We went back in time. We saved the world. We saved the Guardia line. It's all over. You had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee. Frog! He's going all edgy now. They're just watching him like, okay. Okay, bye! Ray, that was neato. They definitely should have kept quiet about it until it was out. Dude, it looks so good. The little, like... They did like a showcase of it. It looks so good. We need a court of law to prosecute asshole monsters. Alright, so with Frog edgelording out... 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Okay, bye. Chrono, you had potential to be a good swordsman. Now, funnily enough, if you do this next scene that I'm about to do, if you do that before you talk to Frog, there's actually a little extra dialogue. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. But if you run back and get Marle, there's a little extra dialogue that happens between Frog and Marle, where he's just like, he gets really shocked and he's like, oh my god, you look like the queen. I do remember that. What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! She doesn't even say hi to Luca. It was awful. I can't recall it all. It was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Oh my. Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia, my father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Wrong! See, we're true gentlemen, peoples. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Chrono. Yes, that's so easy for us now. Let's just go, you know. Well, let's just go jump in a portal again. Joe, little details like this make me love Chrono Trigger more. Yeah, because every time you played through the game, you could notice something different. There was something little that you could find that was just different. Oh yeah, we never did go explore the king side, did we? I think there was like a tonic or something over there. Money. One of those. You always want to make a marker if you guys are ever playing through this game. Every time you see one of these little hidden chests, remember it. Put your Metroidvania brain to the test. Because you're going to come back and get these things later on for like badass items and whatnot. So I could have had a bronze medal in that entire fight earlier. Let's see, the kitchen is to the left. I don't think there's any other items I can actually get. No, this was the barracks. Where was the kitchen? There was a kitchen here somewhere. Maybe it's on the right side. Ah, yeah, here's the kitchen. This guy's just knocked out over here. I'm hungry. I think we've all been there. Here's your food. All right. Good God. There was another I could have had. What? That wasn't Queen Lynn? And I wasted my time whipping up a batch of that ice cream dish you wanted so badly. Yuck. Ice cream. Silly Marle. Trying to think of my double text I'm getting pretty soon with Marle. One thing you wanted to know about this, or learn about this game too early on. If you wanted to learn abilities, you learned abilities via tech points, right? More enemies early on equals more tech points, not stronger enemies. So if you wanted to actually like farm up your tech points early on, say we got 6 from that. Typically you get like 2 to 3. Look, I learned Hypno Wave. That's something I'll never use. But if you wanted to farm up like tech points, like we need 10 points for Slash. We need 4 points for Aura. I remember farming these guys over and over because they gave 6 and they were quick as shit to kill. Sounds like that one FF8 song, Eyes on Cream. Eyes on me? Come on, Ray. Aura Whirl is something that you should have before you fight the next boss, but just in case, you know, you may want to farm it. Aura Whirl is really nice. Get another free shelter. Boom. What does she learn as a secondary tech? Oh, Provoke. Provoke doesn't work like you would think Provoke would work. It just confuses the enemy. Boom, 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 boom. Time to go home. It was definitely Eyes on Cream. Laguna was very awkward around Julia for a reason. I was actually watching I Am Jeff play through Final Fantasy VIII quite a bit. I miss that game, man. 8 was one of my favorites, and I haven't played through that in a long time. Marle, level up. Trying to control this with one hand. Ooh. Laguna was a lovable doofus for sure. I like Laguna. Marle, how do we get home? Your Highness or Princess, please call me Marle. Well then, Marle, observe. I have a toy. Wow. Luca, you're amazing. Ain't it the truth? Oh, I mean, enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's a kind of portal that takes you to the exact location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. All right, let's go. Shame Laguna didn't get more playtime. Yeah, he was good. It was kind of sad what happened to his friends, but science! Phew, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marle. Are you joking? That was the most fun I'd been in months. And I have some new friends too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. Oh, okay. See you soon, Luca. I don't know if I'd want to go to a castle or not. All right, before we go, we got to listen to the best music in the game early on anyway. That is the Gato theme. We got to beat him up. Boom, 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 boom. Every time I see Chrono attack and it's not an actual crit, I get sad. Bam, look at that. Learn slash. Let's go. I lost, you won. Here's 15 points. Now, wasn't that fun? Main reason I kicked him out of One Direction? Oh, come on. I think there was like a drinking game, and this was like Ooga Booga Dance over here. We'll get enough of this later on. God, man, it's taking me back. It's been so long. I don't think we could buy any upgrades. A load sword if we want it, but we're gonna get a free one soon anyway. He lives on a continent to the east. Come see me sometime. He wants to buy this pendant again. Damn. Jeff, steal them chickens. Show Marle what a bad boy you are. I ain't trying to get thrown in jail, Joe. Jeez. Elaine's down at the pier again. That Fritz, what could he be? Oh, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, okay. Always try to stock up on tonics just in case. And I'm not sure if you would always visit Luca's house randomly and Tabin would give you gear. I think we're quite a ways away from getting some gear. Two-legged walking humanoid robots are virtually impossible to create. Oh, Chrono. Hurry up and escort the princess to the castle. Calm down. Luca and Tabin only care about their silly toys. Here's what we earned today. You're so thoughtful. I would say what a bitchy mom, but we'll get into that story a little later. We'll get to see what we'll get to see what happens to her mom a little later on. You're Luca's friend, right? No, he doesn't give us anything cool yet. Funny thing too, Luca would get upgrades via Tabin, like just random gear upgrades, but they wouldn't, I don't think they would carry over. If I'm not mistaken, they wouldn't carry over to New Game Plus. Luca's mom doesn't have any argument to stand on at the moment. Shh. How dare you, Ray? I don't think I need to fight any of these for anything. Boom, 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 boom. A beetle? Look at that crit. Check this doggo out. If I can find Mika Cam in here. What's up, doggo? What you doing, Mika? She giving me that eyeball. Holy shit, Mika. That's cringy. Hey, what you doing? Papa, cover me back up now. There you go. Little sleepy head. You sense tea to be spilled? Tea to be spilled. Jesus, that psycho look, dude. Mika will like lay down and just like not move her head whatsoever. So you always see her just like. She just won't move her head. She's so lazy sometimes. Princess Nadia! Chancellor, are you all right? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia? No, Chronos. Admit it. You confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorists. Stop it. Oh my God. Hey, just come back to the castle. Have dinner with me. Stop this at once. What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots, detain him. Chrono. Sadie does that too. Or Sadie. Let me learn how to speak. In my neck of the woods, we call that please rub my belly look. She's so far away from me, though. I had to move the beanbag away from me. I'm the Chancellor, the prosecutor. I'm the lawyer, Pierre. We met Pierre earlier. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer, no, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. We got some Johnny Cochran on our side here. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? You did. You always want to say that you did it. Because if you remember, you had to move your controller to bump into her. Just as I suspected. The defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Hey! The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have the facts that show the defendant's character into question. Objection! This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Judge, care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. Pierre, we have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This is where we save the cat. Objection! At least we get to test run the old Chancellor's criminal justice system for asshole monsters. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. That's right, we good peoples. Thank you for being so kind. We good peoples, folks. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Whew, looks like they're buying it. Saving cats, you can never go wrong. Pierre, the issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? No. Are you sure you really weren't tempted? Not at all. That's enough. I have no more questions. Pierre, it is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. This is the left to you guys. If he is innocent, stand to the right. Here we go. Not guilty. Guilty? Not guilty. I must have done something wrong. I forgot. Not guilty. I like how they boo me whenever I get not guilty. Not guilty. Wait, I think you always will get... Isn't 5 the maximum not guilty you can get? So maybe I did do it right. They always pay this one asshole off. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. There's a lot of people. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. Look at how his mustache moves when he talks. The verdict? Not guilty. Bitch, we don't live in River City. We don't need no ransom. Jeff, did you find the lost cat? Yeah, we found the lost cat. We didn't move when she was at the candy stand. I forget what I missed. What we did was we didn't eat chicken. We've rescued cat. We didn't move. I said that it was me who started it. And I think that was it. I picked her up before I picked up the... I checked on her before I checked on the pendant. So that was the 5 things. Yeah, I checked on her before picking up the pendant. And then I asked Melchior, the merchant, he wanted to buy the pendant. I said no. So I don't know. The fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. Well, fuck. Take him away. Now, just a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But, father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. God. Arrested. Well, we know that Jeff was guilty on being late today. Wow. You always got 0 guilties? Yeah, it's curious. I got 1 there. I don't know why. Oh well, we still get our package for being not guilty. We still get freebies. Chancellor, this terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. This lying little sack of shit. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Understood, sir. Guards. Damn. Take this prisoner away. Chancellor is sus. Oh, very. It's always the little people you got to look out for, guys. They're always sus. So if you actually got full-on guilty, you wouldn't have this little pink package right here. Or you get more items or something if you get not guilty. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. Wang, wang, wang. So you can piss these guards off by just keep hitting. You gotta hit this 3 times. Knock it off. Ooh, I'll show him. Open it up. Of course, they put Chrono in here with his weapon, so... That's what you get for misbehaving. Because that makes sense. Put the prisoner up with, you know... with his weapon in tow. Little people with big beards. Little people with big beards. All right, guys, you heard it from Jeff. Little people like Dars is sus. No, not quite like... No, they have to be smaller than Dars. Like Chancellor small. Like the guy that played Willow in Willow. He's sus, man. I don't care. He may have been the good guy. He's sus. God, I don't remember how to get all the items here. We'll explore. Like the variable approach to this, you could just break out like this or wait till the execution day. Yeah, I think if you sit and wait, you can boy, this guy's something else, isn't he? Just walk up right behind him. Nice save, Jeff. I'm just saying. How's that guy have a sword behind the bar? They didn't disarm us. Second, you don't know Dars seemed like she would betray someone for a Kit Kat bar? For a Kit Kat bar? Mid-tonic, mid-tonic, mid-tonic. Oh, look at Big Bubba Rogers over here. You're the escaped con. Omnicrone. What a name. I'd sell your souls for a corn chip. For a single corn chip, Kira? A single corn chip? This guy can't even hit. I think this guy actually hits like a truck if he does hit you, though. Typically, I think you want to use slash there. They don't pay me enough for this. Go on. For a singular corn chip. Terrible. Terrible. Twix is good. I miss Twix. I haven't had a Twix in forever. Those Twix ice creams. Those are what's up. These guys you don't actually want to attack until they spin and show themselves. Otherwise you do like no damage to them. So if you sit here and wait, let him do a spin. Come on, game. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. The prisoner's escaping. One thing I will say, the battle music in Chrono Trigger was 10,000 times better than the battle music in Chrono Cross. The battle music in Chrono Cross was so irritating to me. I absolutely hated it. There's a few things that really irritated me with Cross, and the battle music was 100% one of them. Just fight this guy. Ain't nobody trying to not fight here. Ray, you'd sell people's souls for a joke. Boing. Oh yeah, you got items if you did that. That's right. Look at this. Look at this poor guy. I think this is Fritz, isn't it? Help me. We'll save him from the guillotine. Man, he didn't even get a public execution. They were going to kill him right there. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truce Village. Stop by if you're in the area. So if you actually save Fritz there, you get some bonus items and stuff. We're gonna fight some skeletons. Bronze mail. Ah! These guys actually hurt if I remember correctly. Ah, they're not bad. These are obviously Dragoon descendants. They got that little leap with a spear attack they do. They got jump. Oh, now we get a crit. That makes sense. I think I'm missing an item somewhere here. I think if I go to the left, I can climb outside the prison wall and it allows me to climb down and get a chest. Maybe that's on the next floor. I'm not 100% certain. What's the next area? Why do corrupt counselors kill off peeps? He ain't gonna get the people's favor for his rise in power. The Chancellor gets his comeuppance a lot later on into the game. It starts to make more sense later on. I mean, you can, based off of what we've already seen, you know what happened. Oh, right. So you climb down the outside and there's actually a hole you can jump in and get the other. That's right. I remember now. For fun. Loving Life. What's up, Loving Life? You're in fire? Help. What are you in fire for? What are you in fire for, Loving Life? You know, hang on. I'm actually curious. If this next guard shows up, I'm very curious if... Whoops, I messed that up. I'm curious if you can knock these guys out and actually farm mid-tonics off of them. I must see this. I didn't have this kind of thought process as a child. As a kid, I didn't never think to do things like this. Well, I guess they don't respawn unless you run all the way back to your cell. Oh, well. Not about to do that for some mid-tonics. You meant on fire. Auto. Oh. How you doing today, Loving Life? Give me my treasure. Pop, pop. Got a shelter. Does this guy try to attack you? Oh yeah, he turns into skeleton. That's right. Then he attacks you as you try to leave. Right? No? Question mark? Okay. Whatever you say, game. Living Life, you're doing good. Just watching the seasons of The Walking Dead and eating supper. Ooh, what you got for supper? What kind of glorious food you nomming on, Loving Life? Supper sounds good right about now. This is how you get the 2 chests that are beside you. And a load sword. Remember, we were going to buy this earlier, but said no. Climb on out. Do those shields have noses? Yeah, I think they do. You're eating some rising gravy corn and lemon peppered wings. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Rising gravy corn. What is that actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I've ever had that. Maybe I did. Maybe it was called something different. See how close we are to leveling up. This fight can actually be kind of a bitch if you're not prepped. We need 163. Let's see how much we get from these guys. They're one-shot territory anyway. Oh, you meant rice and gravy. This autocorrect is fun. Are you using Antwerp's autocorrect? Antwerp? Where'd Antboy go? Antboy, where are you at? Oh, we only get 22 XP. To hell with that. I ain't grinding 6 more of these guys. Because that stuff's gold? Is it gold? Being called keg? Corrigan got called quarter gold last night? Or the night before last, I think. Help! Our friend Luca. I don't know how she got in. Chrono, I've come to save you. Gee, it looks like you didn't need my help after all. Let's blow this joint. You want to read these papers if you don't know what you're doing? Top secret document has been left behind on the floor. Care to read it? To the prison supervisor, Dragon Tank Owner's Manual. The tank head repairs body damage. Contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is unbeatable. Guardia R&D. So, basically what that means is you are going to be using slash and auto attacks on the head. Once the head is dead, you can use flame whirl on the dragon. What was that? Boom, 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 boom. Forward, dragon tank, crush those rebels. Oh yeah, you had to kill the wheel first and then the head, right? No, you auto attack the face. Then you start using your whirlwind attack. Come on, Chrono, get a crit. This is also why we stocked up on a handful of tonics before we came here. You're going to be using them. I didn't remember how many, but they're cheap. So there's the crit. Now you can just blow this sucker up. Now I can flame whirl this, right? With the head dead, it doesn't have immunity to fire, or is that the wheel? We'll see. Oh yeah. What's up, Snake Doc? Sorry, I was a little focused here on this old ass game. You remember this game, right, Snake Doc? Corey, gonna heard my name. We talking about Ant Boy's autocorrect? We are. We're talking about Ant Boy calling you. What did he call you? Cortigal or something weird like that? I think he called you Cortigal. Oh. And that is how you kill a machine. Stab it. And look like a badass. They got the dragon tank. Fix it quickly. Just gotta do your slow walk on top of them. I was low-key hoping for cortisone, to be honest. Seems like too much property damage for killing escapees. Are you kidding me? It made for a glorious moment. Don't fool yourselves into thinking you've gotten away with this. Give them a few steps. Oh, wait, we got items here. Pro tip I can give to all you wannabe Chrono Trigger players in the future. If you want to get items in this game, go from the future backwards. So later on in this game, there's this thing called the Black Omen, which we're going to be dealing with. If you deal with the Black Omen, when you fight the boss of Black Omen, you can steal items from it, right? If you go to the Black Omen in the past, obviously that means it won't be there in the future, right? So if you go to the future and steal items from the boss, you can get copies of those items if you fight it in the future, present, past. Just a little heads up. We have no choice but to break through. I remember when I learned that as a kid, I was just like, oh, I'm so smart. But it's amazing. People will fight that thing in the past and there's like nothing you can do in the, future about it. It's like it's gone. Princess Nadia! I like how she looks the opposite way here. She'll turn her head left and right. It's like she's looking at the guards and looking at nothing. This is my friend. Show him your respect. But. And nothing. You and nothing. Can't you take orders? Of course. Hold it right there. I don't know how this little guy made it there. He climbed through a window. It was King Guardia the 33rd says. Father? Silence, Princess Nadia. The throne comes before your personal wishes. What? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person. You pick up strange ideas venturing outside. I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense. Ooh. I despise you. I'm leaving. She just wears her clothes underneath her dress. I guess that's how it works, right? Princess Nadia! Come on, Chrono. Leaving this popsicle stand. Don't just stand there after them. Snake Doc, what you up to today, man? Was your Tuesday good to you, man? Ray, you appreciate the DS version of the manual saying this tank is pretty much invincible unless some lunatic comes at it with a sword? Wait, what? I didn't see that. Okay, I do have a question for you guys. There they are. Don't lose them. As a kid, and even now, it wraps my brain. How do you get this box? There is a mysterious chest right here. See it? I don't remember how to get this chest. Because when you come back, this area is actually blockaded off. I never found out what's in that chest. I know there's a way to get that thing. A gate. Come on. But we don't know where it'll take us. Well, who cares? This place stinks anyway. Princess Nadia. They're like robots. This is completely irrational. Hurry, Chrono. Well, I guess we're leaving. Princess, move away from that hoodlum. We're hoodlums now. Silence. You just come back through the gate on the opposite side of this one? So we just have to come back through the future area. I love his face. They disappeared.